What is it at the bottom?
No.
You got a pee? Let me make sure it's on before I leave. Where you at? What you doing? This how you go back and forth. This person got their stuff new. The microphone is unmuted. I think it's the one you'll be in right here. You gotta keep going back and forth. See people here. Just keep going looking at those two. You gotta learn how to work that phone. So, what you push? Stay in there because they're gonna come in a minute.
And here,
The paper at you your information. I hope you about it because once I leave, I can help you. Make sure your volume is up to here when they come on. They can tap in and talk to you though.
you ain't got no cigarette.
Oh, you want to go back right here yesterday? It must be in the car. No need to get to it. What's that? Somebody- What time you gonna work?
Oh, baby.
Huh?
But I don't know. I ain't have to go today. I don't know.
Come on back.
Hey.
Good morning, sir. What's your name on the iPhone?
Cordell.
Say it again.
Cordell Atkins.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Jakub.
My man's in good too.
Pavlov shouldn't be on here. And not to the 14th.
Who's that, Brian?
Pavlov and Mr. Grunbaum, your court date is not until the 14th,
Sure.
the next Thursday.
You sure about that?
Yep,
Okay.
yep, they on the docket for the 14th.
I have it written down on the 17th, on the 7th.
Nope, it should be the, yeah, it's the 14th. I just looked at it this morning. Sorry about that.
Okay, so that's fine. So you don't need me? That's your problem. Have a good day, guys.
Yep, I'll see you next week.
All righty, bye-bye.
And Mr. Kuliak, I'll give you a call. You're not on until next Thursday.
Oh, not this?
No, the 14th.
Oh, I think 7.
Nope, it's the 14th. So sorry about the mix up.
Ah, okay. Thank you. Have
Okay,
a good day.
I'll talk to you. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Is Miss Wilson on? Miss Wilson, are you able to send me and Mr. Atkins into a breakout room?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Reed.
Good morning, Miss Wilson. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you.
I'm in.
Ma'am, what's your name on the Alcatel Joy?
Tia Golson.
I don't have you on the docket. Are you sure this your day?
Yes, I am. I was in court. I turned myself in day before yesterday, and I was told by Ebony Robs to be in court at 8:35
Okay,
this morning.
thank you.
Mr. Reed?
Yes, Mr. Parkins.
Hey, how are we doing? How are we looking here?
We're good. It's been quiet since you went into the breakout room. Nothing's happened.
Okay, I
So you didn't miss anything.
that's what I was asking. I have Mr. Atkins. He has some additional civil infractions. So we're trying to work that out right now.
Are you talking to Mr. Rosenthal?
Yes, but he is not in the physical office today, but he is available. He's also said he's made offers for, he won't be here tomorrow. He's indicated the trial may have to be adjourned because of the officer's absence on the dog case.
Did he indicate which cases he was talking about?
The dog case.
Oh, the dog case. Okay.
So
We can make a motion on that case, can't we?
yeah. I think he'll be making a motion, but he's not going to be here, so we're going to have somebody else. I'll tell you more about it when we talk this morning, or talk this afternoon.
Okay, thank you.
Otherwise, I'm going to go back then and keep working on this case. We found 6 civil infractions. Did I tell you that?
You told me civil infractions. Do you have an offer on the 5 cases that are on the docket?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Good, good.
So hopefully I can work it out. I think we'll be able to work it out real well.
Good enough. Good enough. Well, we'll see you when you go. Are you going back in the breakout room?
I'm gonna go back there. So, yep, I'm gonna go back there and just text me or something if you need me. Or whatever.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
All right, good morning, everyone. 36th District Court is now in session. I am Judge Shannon A. Holmes, serving today as your presiding judge. Thank you for your patience on this morning. Had to wrap up a meeting that lasted longer than what I imagined. So we're gonna kind of move as quickly as we can, but I still want to know what's going on with you on today, how you did during the holidays. Did you have any triggers? Anything that you had to overcome? Definitely share it on this morning so that not only we can make sure we're aligning you with the appropriate resources, but also you may be able to help somebody else. And so with that, I am going to have the attorneys please place your appearance on the record.
Thank you, Judge, and good morning. For the record, Jesse Reed, Joint Court Vet Court Defense Attorney, P 23863. Judge, I'd like to make a motion, a continuing motion, that my appearance be for all my clients this morning. Thank you. And Judge, Mr. Fikens, Attorney Fikens, is in the breakout room with a traffic case, a Mr. Atkins.
All right, wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Reed. Good morning to you, and your motion is granted. All right, Mr. Griffin, your appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Brian Griffin, Drug Court Case Manager on behalf of the Probation Department.
All right, one more time, Mr. Griffin, I didn't hear you.
Okay. Good morning, Your Honor. Brian Griffin, Drug Court Case Manager on behalf of the Probation Department.
All right, thank you, Mr. Griffin. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge.
And then, all right, Mr. Yancey.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning. Kenneth Yancey on behalf of Specialty Court, Your Honor.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Yancey.
Good morning.
And then Ms. Robbs.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ebony Robbs, Specialty Court Case Manager.
All right, good morning, Ms. Robbs. We are ready to get started. I understand Mr. Fikens is in a breakout room. Good morning to you again, Ms. Wilson. I saw you on the way out of chambers, but I didn't formally greet you. So good morning, and good morning in the courtroom. All right, we are ready to get started. Are there any preliminary matters that I need to address?
Judge, if there are any problem cases, I would like to go into a breakout room with any of our participants who have problems. I'm not sure that there are any this morning, but if the case managers would indicate that, I would be going into a breakout room.
All right.
Your Honor, if possible, could I have Attorney Reed speak with Ms. Wilson? She is on track at this time, but if I can have Attorney Reed speak with her in a breakout room just to get a, and if I can also join just to give a brief background of how we've arrived here today.
All right. And Ms. Robbs, if something has changed from the information that you've given me, shoot me a text if you haven't already.
Yes, Your Honor, nothing's changed, but I will definitely.
Okay. All right. Wonderful. Then I'm good. Okay. Very good. And so Ms. Wilson, if you could place Attorney Reed, Ms. Golson, and Ms. Robbs in a breakout room. But Ms. Robbs, if she wants to have a confidential conversation with her attorney, make sure that you come out, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful, thank you. All right, with that, are there any other preliminary matters that I need to address? If not, let's do it. Mr. Griffin, who do you have up first this morning? Oh, you're on mute, Mr. Griffin.
Mr. Alexander Hume, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Hume, unmute for me, please.
Yes, ma'am.
I have
Good morning, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. Doing well.
Very good. Thank you for your patience on this morning. I have the following matter for you, Mr. Hume. I have 21GP01158A. State your full name for me, please.
Alexander Hume.
All right, Mr. Hume. We have gotten through a holiday. How did you do?
The holiday was good. I played a lot of golf and did some barbecuing with some family. We met up with some friends, but I made sure to get out of there by around 8 o'clock by the time everyone started drinking a little too much. So that was a good exit for me. I didn't really have any urges or temptations until after work on Monday. Monday was a pretty stressful day dealing with some some difficult clients, and that's usually when I would want to have a drink, is to kind of cope and deal with stress. So
How did you deal with the stress?
like I said in our last hearing, I just counted my blessings, 3 things I'm grateful for, and I just got on the phone and got ahead of it and made some calls to those clients and went through my checklist with them, and everyone left the conversation happy. So that was a good deal.
Very good, very
We got-
good.
we
How
got
are
some-
things? Go ahead.
No, you go ahead, because I could probably answer
Okay,
that.
I was just going to ask, how are things going with Ascension through your private insurance?
Good. I'm about halfway through, I think, with the IOP. It's the timing is difficult. I had to fire an employee for drinking on the job. So we're down a man, and it's hard to hire somebody, and for that to be in the middle of the day for 3 hours, 3 times a week, that's been tough. I won't lie about that, but I'm sticking to it. It's a commitment, but I'm sticking to it and making it all the time. It's a priority
All
for
right,
me to get
very
through
good.
this and be positive about it. So
Very good. Thank you, Mr. Hume. I want to thank you for doing what you need to do. This is going to be a drop in time in the grand scheme of things, right?
yep,
And we want
it
to
is.
make sure that you do it well, and that way, hopefully, you won't have to come back and do it again, right?
Yes, that's the goal.
There
That
you
is the
go.
goal. We've
And
got,
isn't that ironic that you have to fire someone drinking on the job?
it is ironic, but yeah, you just got to make the right choice. But it is
Yeah.
ironic, definitely.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. All right. And so I'm glad to hear that you were able to overcome your challenge. You used the technique. It's really mindfulness. 3 things that I'm grateful for, to redirect that energy from something negative to something positive.
Yep.
And so it worked for you. And thank you for sharing it. I hope that others that are listening will also, maybe try it, because it obviously works.
Working for me.
Refocusing is a way to refocus your mind to think on good things. And so very good. Is there anything that you need us to help you with, Mr. Hume?
Not today. We've got my wife's grandma's 100th birthday this weekend, so we'll have a bunch of family in town. And we just found out that my
Wow.
wife is pregnant too, so a lot of good news this
I
week.
mean, you got it all going on.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yep.
You just got to throw that in there.
Yep.
That is awesome.
More to be grateful
You're
for.
going
We've been trying for a little over a year, so it's good. We're blessed.
Oh my goodness, a new baby.
Yeah.
That is awesome. That is, and the 100th birthday of your wife's grandmother.
Yep. Big week.
That is, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Yes, even more reason to do this, do it well, so that it doesn't interrupt your life again, right?
Yep. Time to move forward and get it behind me.
There you go. Wonderful. Well, I hope that the celebration is everything that you all want it to be this weekend.
Thank you.
And that you continue to use your mindfulness skills. And I think that's just absolutely wonderful. 100 years old. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Yes. Very good. Very good. All right. I want to hear from Mr. Griffin. Mr. Griffin, anything we need to update on Mr. Hume?
I'd just like to commend him. He did reach out to me yesterday and told me about the triggers that he had on Monday, that, he was being honest. He said, he felt a little stress and he wanted to have a drink. So I told him, thanks for calling, and, handle it the way that, he handled it. So that was pretty good. Learning that he's maturing in the program. Like I said, I did get an opportunity to talk to his counselor. So he's in intensive outpatient now. Soon he'll be getting out of intensive and going down to a lower level of care. So we did discuss that. So just hang in there. The intensive won't last forever, but I'm just proud of Mr. Hume. His screens were negative during the holiday, but at least he's been honest that he is having some triggers. So I really respect that. Can't help him without him not being honest. So he has been honest since he's been in the program.
All right. Very good. Very good. Mr. Hume, do you have any Questions for the team today?
Not today.
All right, then Mr. Griffin, what's next?
Your Honor, he'll be coming back. Talked to him briefly yesterday. He'll be coming back July the 15th, which is next Friday. His counsel will be on with us. So he'll be part of the what I'm trying to say.
Oh, yes, for the 15th, the
Yeah.
mental report. Okay.
Yep. So he'll be coming
Got
back on the 15th at 10:30 a.m. And I'll talk to you more about that, Mr. Young.
Okay.
Okay, very good, very good. For today, I'm not gonna hold you, Mr. Hume.
Okay.
Because we got off to a late start, so I am going to release you. If you don't have any questions, if there's nothing else from any of the other members, team members, then I'm going to release Mr. Hume at this time. Anything else? No?
No, Judge, thank you. No.
All right, Mr. Hume, you are free to leave. Congratulations to you and your
Thank
family.
you.
And I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Make sure you tell Attorney McDonald that I said hello.
I will. Don't tell her about the pregnancy yet.
Oh, I won't. You better tell me, because you know I mean spread good news now. I have a refrigerator mouth when it comes to good news now. I just do. Listen. All right. Well, I won't say anything.
All right.
I'm
Thank
zipping it
you.
up.
Thank you. Thank you.
There you go.
Have a wonderful week.
All right. You do the same. Thank you, sir.
Bye.
All right. Let's go to Mr. Yancey. Who do you have up next, Mr. Yancey?
Your Honor, I have Kareem Muhammad, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Muhammad, I have the following for you. I have case number Z8082901, case number SP1182247, counts 1 and 2, and case number SP1182248, counts 1 and 2. State your full name for me.
Kareem Muhammad.
All right, good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right. How are you this morning, Mr. Muhammad?
I'm good. I'm not tired at all.
I noticed I wasn't gonna say that you weren't sleeping today in the courtroom. You said it first. You started it. So it's good to see you woke and alert. Yes, sir. All right. Things have been going well with you?
Yeah, I can't complain. I've been busy.
It's been busy?
Yeah.
All right. With good things?
Yeah, good busy, good busy.
Okay. Anything you can share that's keeping you busy?
I'm getting some renovations done in my house currently, so it's a little stressful, but it's happening, so can't complain.
All right. Very good. Very good. Just pack your patience, right? When it comes to home renovations, you have to pack your patience, right?
Yeah, it's difficult dealing with workers sometimes, but got to get it done, so.
Yes, sir. I understand it. All right. And so are you still doing everything you're supposed to do to work your program?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Tell me what you're doing.
I'm still going to my outpatient with my drug specialist lady and just dropping whenever I need to.
All right. You're calling every day for your drops?
Yes.
All right. Very good. Very good. We had a holiday. How did you do?
It was good. So Sunday I was on the boat with my friends and I was out there with them for a minute and they started drinking a lot. So I left. And then Monday I was just chilling with, who was I with? With this new girl I've been talking to. So it was cool.
Oh, you over here on YouTube talking about a new girl you've been talking to? Do I need to keep that quiet too? Y'all know y'all gotta tell me now. Y'all gotta tell me.
It's okay.
All right, Mr. Muhammad. I'm writing that in my notes. New girl. All right. All right. And so is she encouraging you to stay on track, to do the right thing, all those good things?
Yeah. She doesn't go out or drink or anything. So it's pretty cool.
So she's a good girl too, right?
Yeah, it's rare to find at my age.
But now don't get me started. They're not rare. You just can't be going to the junkyard looking for some rare finds. That's what it is. That's all. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Mr. Griffin trying to tell you, he's shaking his head. Don't do it. Look at the answer. Like, don't get her started. All right. Well, you found one, so act like you found one, okay?
Yeah, I definitely am.
All right. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, folks don't want to be dating for 5 or 6 years, and that'll hope you find a ring. We don't. Yeah. Okay. When you don't find them at the junkyard, they don't want to wait that long, you know. I'm just saying, okay, let me go back to your hearing. All right, Mr. He said, go tell the judge nothing else. Mr. Muhammad, all right, you not having any issues that you need us to help you with?
Yeah, I need to talk to Mr. Yancey and Mr. Griffin in regards to my license.
All right, about your license, and what's the status of your license right now?
It's supposed, they're saying, I got a letter from East Point regarding one of my old cases, but it's the same thing that I was dealing with before. They're saying my license is suspended, but I thought I cleared it up. But I guess it's something through your guys' court, though, what my lawyer's telling me.
With this court, meaning with 36th District Court?
Yeah, because I guess it was a mix-up in the filing or something when I joined drug court.
All right, so Ms. Mack, if you could run an SOS for Mr. Muhammad, and who will go in the breakout room with Mr. Muhammad to talk about his license?
I'll do that, Judge.
All right, and so if you can send it to Mr. Fikens, and let's find out what's going on with his license, Mr. Fikens, and of course you'll advise him what he needs to do.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. Anything else, Mr. Muhammad?
Nope, I think that's it.
All right, very good. Have you learned anything since the last time I've seen you about yourself, about what brought you to this court, about life in general?
Just trying to stay patient with everything, you know, don't rush anything. Everything happens for a reason, so just got to keep working it.
All right, stay patient. Very good, very good. All right, Mr. Yancey, what do you have on Mr. Muhammad?
Your Honor, Mr. Muhammad, he's doing quite well. I got an incredibly detailed progress report from his therapist, because he had gone from intensive outpatient to regular outpatient. So he's really doing well. He's almost winding that up. Screenings were good over the holiday. He's got some pretty cool goals. I can probably share with the team. And he didn't tell me about his new friend, but that's all good too. So he's
me, Mr. Yancey.
Yeah, I see that. I'm gonna have to talk to him about some things. But he had a pretty successful holiday. He was smart enough that, you know, friends or acquaintances start drinking, you know, I need to make a polite exit. So we really appreciate that. You know, and that kept him from having a bad day today. So, you know, that's worth it. And, you know, if you can do that a couple of times, you can do that all the time. So,
yes.
So that's great. So he's doing quite well. Probably a little bit later this month, he wants to travel to Illinois to clean out his apartment. That'll be a short-term venture for him, and then that might be his last trip that he needs, but we can talk about that. Other than that, he's doing well.
All right, very good. Anything from any of the other team members as to Mr. Muhammad? If not, Mr. Muhammad, do you have any questions for the team?
Nope, I think I'm okay.
All right, Mr. Yancey, what's next?
Your Honor, we were going to do a face-to-face on July 21st with Mr. Muhammad at 10:35.
All right, very good. He's in phase 2?
Yes.
All right, very good. That works at 10:35, July 21st. Very good. All right, if nothing else, Mr. Muhammad, I'm not going to keep you today. All right, and so I'm not going to keep you today. I'm going to release you, okay?
Okay, no problem.
And Judge,
All right, thank you. Yes.
if you can be sent into a breakout room with me.
Oh, that's right. Okay, very good. So, Mr. Muhammad, you're going to go into a breakout room. Thank you, Mr. Fikens, with Attorney Fikens to talk about your license, okay?
Yeah, nice seeing you, Judge.
All right. All right, good to see you.
Okay.
All right. Okay, can you also call, she needs to go test.
Okay.
At the lab.
Okay, to take her up or?
Can we, I need a case manager We have someone that has walked in that was on my docket on yesterday, and she needs to drug screen. And so is there a slip someone can bring down so we can get her up to the lab to screen? Please, please. All right, thank you
Yes,
all. Feel
yeah.
free. All right, great. Okay, wonderful. All right, Ms. Robs, you're up next. Who do you have?
Yes, Your Honor, I have Miss Tia Golson.
All right, Ms. Golson, I need to spend some time. Ms. Robs, do you have anyone else?
No, Your Honor.
You don't? Okay, I'm having Ms. Golson hold on just for a moment, okay, Ms. Golson? All right, all right. Let's do it. Mr. Griffin, who do you have up next?
Jacob Kazimir.
All right, Mr. Karsmarzik, let's do it. I have case number 2000228 FD. Please state your full name for the record.
Jacob Kaczmarczyk.
All right, good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Judge.
How are you this morning?
Okay.
You're okay?
Yes, just kind of late to work, but it's okay.
Oh, what time is work?
Well, you've been at 8 o'clock now. I'm just...
Oh, well, you
It's
should
okay.
assume from work.
No,
Yeah.
they already know I have meetings.
Okay, all right, so you're in good shape. We don't want you to have issues with your job, okay?
No, they won't.
All right, very good. Okay, you had a holiday, I want to hear about it.
Yes, I mean, the holiday I pretty much spent with my friends and family. I did not have no triggers or anything like that. I just kept on busy and doing like positive things. And that was pretty much it for me. I mean, just friends, family, and just stay busy with work and the projects at home.
Okay, all right, very good. Are you still meeting with your counselor?
Yes, I am.
How's that going?
It's going pretty good. I mean, my next meeting is actually Monday. So I'll see you here then. Monday and Tuesday, actually, because I have the group meeting, and on Tuesday I have the meeting with the personal meeting with her.
Okay.
And yes, and I've been doing pretty well so far.
All right, very good. You're not having any issues?
No, not right now.
All right, wonderful. I also know that you have a matter that you are juggling in Mount Clemens. How are you doing with that issue or with that?
Well, I've been just asking my family or friends to drop me off over there and coming back. I'm doing it. It's hard, but I'm doing it.
All right, and Mr. Griffin, we have reached out to Mount Clemens to let them know what he's doing with us, and they still want him to do their probation. Is that correct?
Yeah, he's just about at the end of that probation. I think he owed him community service, and they want him to complete his community service. He had been on that probation prior to coming to us or whatever. So I believe he owed community service, and I don't know if he still owed a little money with them. So they just holding on to the case. He had a lot of hours of community service to complete.
Okay, all right. You getting it done, Mr. Karsmarzik?
Yes, every Sunday I'm doing 6 hours, and I think I have like 25 left for them. And I think I owe them only like $100 or so.
Okay, all right, and then they'll close you out?
Yes. As soon as I'm gonna finish my community service hours, then they're gonna close it out.
Okay, very good. So you're gonna get it done, right?
Of course. I mean, I'm trying to keep as much community service hours between work and all the programs and everything. It's just not enough time in the day,
Yeah, I understand. I definitely understand. All right, well, listen, I applaud you for getting it done. It sounds like you're on the tail end of Mount Clemens, so you should be proud of yourself. You're doing it.
Yep.
All right, very good. Is there anything that you need us to help you with, Mr. Karsmarzik?
Nope, I'm just trying to keep track of my calendar and do everything that I'm supposed to do at this time. So I'm good so far.
Okay. All right, very good. Mr. Griffin, What do you want me to know?
Mr. Casmer, Your Honor, is in compliance. No problems with testing over the holiday. His biggest thing was time management. So still just getting time management work, the community service, court hearings and things like that. But things will get easier as we go on. So just he's continuing to go to counseling at Clinton Counseling. Everything seems to be going good there.
Where's the counseling at again? Clinton Counseling?
Yeah, Clinton Counseling Center.
Yes, okay, go ahead.
Yep, and so he's in compliance with your order at this time, Your Honor. No problems with him. Like I said, his biggest thing has just been adjusting to time management, but that's just part of the program. So we'll get it together.
All right, very good, very good. Do you have any questions for the team this morning, Mr. Karsmarzit?
No, I don't, actually. Not today.
All right. All right, then Mr. Griffin, I'm sorry, Mr. Reed, was there anything you wanted to add?
Judge, I would just say keep up the good work. You're right. There are not enough hours in the day, but you have a plan in place and you're working the program. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right. If nothing else, Mr. Griffin, what's the return to court date for Mr. Karsmarzit?
Your Honor, that'll be July the 21st.
All right, and that'll be at 8:35?
At 8:35 a.m.
All right, wonderful. You are in great shape, Mr. Karsmarzit. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm not gonna hold you today. We're here for you should you need us, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right,
Hey,
very
Judge,
good, very welcome.
Judge, did you want me to come down there and get the young lady to bring her up here to test, or can she just come up
Yes,
there?
please.
Oh, come get her. Okay.
Is she in the courtroom?
Oh, somebody,
Officer?
Mr. Morgan gonna grab her.
Oh, he will?
Mr. Morgan about to come get her.
Okay, very good, very good. All right, good morning. All right, let's do it. Mr. Karsmarzit, you are free to leave.
Okay, thank you.
All right, very good. Let's go to Ms. Ware. I have case number U 576-42920. Ms. Ware, state your full name for me, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. It's Angela Ware.
Good morning. How are you this morning, Ms. Ware?
Excellent, thank you. How about you?
I am doing very well. You have one of your counselors with you on
Yes,
this
I do.
morning?
Yes, I do.
All right, who's with you? Can you come on and state your name for the record?
Good morning, is Adrian Pollard.
Good morning, Ms. Pollard. How are you?
Good, how are you, Judge?
I am doing very well. How's Ms. Ware doing?
She's doing good here right now.
All right, very good. She's going to, go ahead.
I said we don't have any issues or concerns right now.
Wonderful. Nothing that you need the court to do in order to help you keep her on track?
No, not at the moment.
All right, very good. Well, we certainly appreciate the work that you all do at the Nest in servicing the court. And so, of course, we're here. If there are any issues, reach out to us, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, very good.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. Ware, you tell me, how are things going for you at the Nest?
Great. I leave tomorrow, so I'm very excited.
Yes.
About it. Everything's working out right, and I'm gonna be starting outpatient, I believe, on Monday with the Nest. I'm just excited to start my new life again.
All right. Very good. And so I know that you're scheduled to leave on tomorrow. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm definitely ready. My son,
All right.
my son's birthday is on the 14th, so I mean, he's actually talking to me now, so he wants to see me on his birthday.
All right, very good, very good. And so have you had an opportunity to sit with Ms. Pollard and Mr. Yancey to talk about what your schedule and your plan will look like when you are released on tomorrow?
I talked to my counselor, Ms. Wusu, about that. Then I think
Okay.
I have to talk to Ms. Pollard also.
All right, very good. And so, Mr. Yancey, what do you want to tell me about Ms. Ware? I want to know what her plans are.
Yes, Your Honor, I did talk to Ms. Ware yesterday. I talked to Ms. Wusu at length also. And our plan is for her to do outpatient at the nest, actually 2 to 4 times a week. She is going to move with one of her friends that doesn't drink or use any substances, as opposed to where she was. I don't think living with her mother might not be conducive. So I have tried to reach out to that person. They didn't call me back. I'll call again. They probably didn't know who I was or totally why I was calling. I do have an address and everything regarding that. We're also going to have a tether for Miss Ware. We're going to set that up before she leaves. And
Is that going to be through house arrest?
yes, Your Honor, it's going to be through house arrest. And then also we have set up some screenings for her. I'll get that paperwork to the nest before she leaves, so she'll have it. And I think so far that's how we're going to start this off, with the tether, with outpatient 2 to 4 times a week, and screening. And
Wait, how many screens will she do? At least 3 times per week?
3 times a week screening, and
Random?
Random, yes, random screenings.
Okay. All right, and we're gonna pay for it?
Yes, we're gonna pay for at least the first 30 days. Ms. Ware won't have an income, so we don't want money to be an issue on not screening. So yes, we will pay for that, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. All right, Mr. Yancey, sounds like a good plan. I do need you to make sure that the house where she's going, that it exists, and
Yes.
you make that contact with the individual that she's going to be staying with.
Yes, and if I could, Ms. Ware, can you let them know my name so that they're not just thinking it's a random person?
Did you get a hold of them on the phone, or did you?
Yeah, I tried to get a hold of him on the phone. I did leave a message.
You want me to give him your number?
You can give him my number and just, let him know my name. So if he misses me and I call him, he'll know the answer.
Okay.
Okay.
I can have him call you if you want me to.
Okay. If he calls me today, it can be in the early PM.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Very good. And so Mr. Yancey, you'll circle back, let us know all that good stuff, and arrange for house arrest to come out and put on the tether.
Yes.
And so we'll go from there.
Yes, that's
All
going to
right.
be that's going to be sometime today.
Okay.
Before
All right.
she leaves tomorrow, but we're going to do that today.
So the tether that I have on already, I'm taking that off tomorrow.
I think that was from another court, so you'll probably be returning that one and keeping ours on. So for a short period of time, you'll have 2 tethers on.
Okay.
Okay, I need whoever's on this Galaxy, put your shirt down. We are in court. Okay, I'm sorry, Ms. Ware. All right. Okay, and so Mr. Yancey, at the end of the day, she won't end up with 2 tethers, right?
Not when she leaves Friday. She will not. She has to return.
Okay.
She has to return the tether that she has from the other court.
Okay.
And then
All right.
she'll have our tether.
All right, very good, very good. Okay, thank you for that clarification. Ms. Ware, did you have any questions for the team?
Nope. I think everything's great.
All right, listen, Ms. Ware, you're getting ready to go out and face the world. And you know the world is not always kind. They're not gonna care that you've been clean for so many days. You have to fight.
Right.
You must fight. You must fight for your sobriety. So that means I need you to get up every day and do something to work on your sobriety, whether it's your testing, your outpatient treatment. You've got to get up and you've got to do something. Sitting around is not going to help you, okay?
My plan is doing a meeting a day. I was 6 months clean before, and I'm going to go back to where I was trying to get a sponsor and do meetings 90 and 90. And I gotta go back to when I was clean. I gotta go back to what I was doing.
All right. And then Mr. Yancey, let's make sure that we have a clinical assessment that's done so that we have a treatment plan. I know it sounds like we have one, but if there are any changes, because she sounds like she's adding some things, and I certainly want her to do what works for her. So by all means, go and do your 90 and 90 and get a sponsor.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I want
All
this to
right.
work out. So I have faith in myself.
All right, very good. Anything else, Mr. Yancey?
I don't believe so, Your Honor.
All right, very good. And so anything from any of the other team members as to Ms. Ware? All right.
No, Judge. No, Judge.
All right, if not, Ms. Ware, I want you to know I'm very proud of you. You've stayed at the Nest. You have worked your program. And so I want you to continue to work. Continue to work, okay?
I will, definitely.
All right, you owe it to yourself. We are here for you. You don't have to wait until court to reach out to Mr. Yancey, to dial into the courtroom Monday through Friday. Do what you need to do in order to stay on this path that you're on, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, very good. What's next, Mr. Yancey?
Am I all set to go? Oh, I'm sorry.
I got to get one more thing for you.
Your Honor, we were going to try to just have a relatively quick turnaround just for a checkup on Miss Ware, and we want to have that on July 18th at 8:35. I might not have the assessment by then, but we just want to make sure all is well.
Yes, sir. That sounds great to me. All right, then we are in good shape.
Yes, that'll be on Zoom on August 18th at 8:35. Same Zoom number.
Okay.
I'm sorry, July 18th.
Yeah, I knew what you meant.
Okay, at 8:35. And we'll talk before then.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, sounds good.
All right, very good. If nothing else, Ms. Ware, continue to do well, and I'll see you, sounds like, in a week or so.
All right, thank you.
I will. All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. Okay, I have the Wayne County Jail. Is that Ms. Simmons? Did you add her to the docket, or can I get a file for her or something? All three of the cases. Oh, okay. All right. And Ms. Simmons is a part of Mr. Reed, a part of our other specialty court. Ms. Robs, is she assigned to you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Wonderful. Let me call Ms. Simmons' case right now. Good morning at the Detroit Detention Center. Good morning. Good morning. I have the following matters for Bernice Simmons. All right. Now, Ms. Simmons. Yes, I'm ready. I have the following cases. I have case number U 506-11219, case number 2104530701, case number 210-454-5901, and case number 210-454-580. Please, at the DDC, if you could unmute for me so that Ms. Simmons can state her name.
Honorable Judge Holmes, Officer Jay Green, good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. Miss Simmons, I need you to state your full name, please.
Bernice Simmons.
All right, Miss Simmons. Miss Robs, what do you want to tell us about Miss Simmons?
Your Honor, on 6/29/2022, Miss Bernice Simmons, she was released from Wayne County Jail. She was placed on house arrest tether, and then she was placed on a 1-800 line and enrolled into treatment at Naomi's Nest. Throughout the course of the day, Your Honor, I received a couple phone calls that Ms. Simmons was non-compliant and had made threats to another client within the facility, as well as began to throw things within the facility. Where the police were actually called, it was to my understanding that Ms. Simmons was apprehended, but that was not true. Ms. Simmons was seen last walking down Hamilton and Highland Park. From there, because she was on house arrest tether, GPS, we were able to track her as I called house arrest. They did find Miss Simmons. They did locate Miss Simmons on Lafayette in a senior citizens building. When they were able to locate her, Your Honor, her tether did power down, so we were not able to have her apprehended at that time. I'm grateful, Your Honor, that they were able to get Miss Simmons. I'm not really sure how, she ended back up at the Wayne County Jail, which I'm grateful for. But she has been, I don't know how long she's been there, Your Honor. She was not actually accepted into the mental health court program just yet. We still needed some things to do for her. But a warrant was placed in the system, Your Honor, for her on June 30th, 2022, as she did abscond from treatment without the court's knowledge and understanding. So we do need to get some things squared away for Ms. Simmons on today, Your Honor, if she is to be released.
Okay, she's not gonna be released today, Ms. Rives.
Yes, ma'am.
That I thought when she was here physically at the court that we did her intake. We did not.
No, Your Honor, she has a couple other matters that needed to be addressed. If I'm not mistaken, she needed to be arraigned on a couple
Can you
other
put
matters.
ROAs for Ms. Simmons? Because I see 3 cases for Judge Bryant. Those have already been adjudicated. Is that correct? That's how she got referred to us. Is that correct?
We have
Give me 1 second. Okay, but what about her?
No.
I'm gonna reach out because she has 3 matters with Judge Bryant. Okay, and they're all in warrant status. Is that correct?
No, ma'am. She has nothing in warrant status but that you ticket.
So what, you gave me these for Judge Bryant. What's going on with these?
No, those are.
I don't even know what she's talking about.
I'm gonna, let me ask her if she can take a call from me real quick. Go ahead. All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, on the case that the U ticket, she has not pled on yet. She's in warrant status because her terms and conditions of her bond was that she was to go to inpatient. Okay, she was to go to, inpatient. And so we need to work through that as well. And so I have Judge Bryant on the phone. As soon as she's finished with her matter, I will speak with her about the cases that she has pending. Okay, but I just want to let you all know she's not taking a plea on this U ticket. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens?
Yes, Judge. She is a part of the specialty court for Wednesday. We wish that the outstanding warrants be recalled and the next appropriate court date scheduled.
Okay, 1 second, Mr. Reed.
Once you get done, I got you. I told you, I got you.
And so you can unmute me. Thank you. And you can unmute the jail. All right. So this is what we're going to do, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, and Ms. Simmons. There are 3 matters for Judge Bryant at the DDC. We need you all to dial into Judge Bryant's courtroom once she's finished with us. But for purposes of the matter that's before me, which is case number U506-11219, I am going to send Ms. Simmons over to the Wayne County Jail, Ms. Robbs. I'm going to bring her back next week, Wednesday. Wednesday is July the, what is it, the 10th?
July's in the middle.
The 13th, Your Honor.
The 13th, oh, I just can't see. All right, I look like a 10. All right, so it'll be July. She will return to court with us on July 13th, 2022, and that will be at 8:35 a.m. Okay, and so that's what we're going to do for purposes of today. And then, Ms. Robs, we need to come up with a plan as to what we're going to do to help Ms. Simmons, because right now the plan that we tried, it didn't work.
Yes, Your Honor.
Judge.
All right, Ms. Simmons, yes.
I would just add, if Miss Simmons is on any medication, I would ask that the file be marked medical so that she can receive her medication while she's in the Wayne County Jail.
Absolutely. I am marking the file medical as well as mental health. We'll know that when we get closer to the date next week. All right. Ms. Simmons?
Yes.
All right, we are still going to try to help you. And so, but you're gonna have to go to the Wayne County Jail, okay?
I know, yeah. I don't care. I go ahead and go.
All right. All right, thank you. And so is the officer near for at the DDC? Officer Green?
Yes, ma'am.
I need her to dial in to Judge Bryant's courtroom at this time. She has 3 other matters with Judge Bryant.
What are you talking about?
Your Honor, do you happen to know Judge Bryant's Zoom number?
We will give it to you. Yes, sir. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, it's 360.
360.
Yes, 339.
339.
0000.
Copy that, Your Honor. I'm calling now. It's good to see you again. Have a good day.
Good to see you too, and we'll get the order over with respect to the matter that I have, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right, you're very welcome. Take care, Miss Simmons.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
One more.
All right, very good. Thank you all for your patience. Let's keep going. You good, Mr.? You texting me? Okay. Let's see if I get, oh, just. Yeah, that's what I thought. One second.
I'm gonna try it again.
Okay, no, you're back in the courtroom, sir.
Let's do it. Miss Robs?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's do it. I am ready for Miss Golson. I have case number Z8080211. Miss Golson, unmute for me and state your name, please.
Tia Golson.
All right, good morning to you, Miss Golson.
Good morning, Judge.
How are you this morning?
I'm so-so.
You so, what does that mean? I haven't heard that in so long. What does that mean, so?
I'm here and I'm got a lot on my mind. I'm sorry, I got my hands full.
I understand it. Can you make some copies of this for me, please? Are you ready to get the help that you need, Ms. Golson?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
All right, we want to help you. You're a good person. You just need some guidance and some assistance, and there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you reach out, grab it and use it, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I want to hear from Ms. Robs. Ms. Robs?
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Golson, I did walk into the court, Your Honor, on July 5th, 2022. She's been on warrant status, Your Honor, since June 13th, 2022. Ms. Golson, when she walked in on July 5th, Your Honor, she was very eager and, wanted to get help. She came in seeking, treatment and, with the desire to go into treatment, which is something that over the course of time, Ms. Golson wasn't interested in. However, I believe, Your Honor, due to this last spell that Ms. Golson went through, I think that this time, she is more eager, more determined, and more focused. We were able to get her transported, Your Honor, to Lake Ridge on July 5th. She is currently there in treatment. She is, Your Honor, I failed to report this part. She is in phase 1 of our program. She has been in a program since May 3rd of 2022 with a contract of 14 months and a charge of OWI. Your Honor, while me and Ms. Golson sat and talked, Ms. Golson did come to court with all of her medications, and she expressed an extensive history of mental health. Your Honor, she is also on Scram Tether, and she's been on Scram Tether since May 9th through house arrest. She's been on that tether. She still has it on.
And she absconded and we never picked her up. She had to turn herself in.
Yeah, there was a warrant, Your Honor, that went out, but she did not, she was not picked up. She walked into the court voluntarily, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm just a note, Ms. Rives, I'm starting to really struggle with the money we're paying for house arrest and people abscond, and we're not doing anything. We're not, I'm starting to struggle with that. I'll let Mr. Morgan, he's somewhere around here. I'll let him know that. But okay, go ahead, Ms. Rives.
Yes, Your Honor. So I may mention, Your Honor, with regard to mental health, I did have a conversation briefly with Mr. Morgan about Ms. Golson. Considering, Your Honor, her extensive mental health history, I also sent an email, a message over to Mr. Williams at Lake Ridge for her to be assessed, because I do believe, Your Honor, that the mental health court will probably be a better fit for Ms. Golson, considering the report that she had provided. So I would like, Your Honor, one, to just say to Ms. Golson, again, thanking her for turning herself in, Your Honor, and being eager to want to come to court, and get herself together and take care of herself, and get back recovery focused. I did, while she was here, Your Honor, I did have her test. She did test positive. And that which has been a concern.
Somewhere and keep this device muted. I don't know whose client Mr. Puryear is, but I need him to sit down somewhere and keep his device on mute. He is being disruptive to my court. I'm sorry, Ms. Ross, I couldn't hear the last part you said because Mr. Puryear had so much background noise. Go ahead, Ms. Ross.
Yes, Your Honor. Because she does have an extensive history, Your Honor, in the mental health court, in mental health, I would like for her to be considered as a candidate to be transferred over into the mental health court. She hasn't been in drug treatment court that long. And I did send the word over to Mr. Williams today for her to be assessed for that. But again, I did have her test your honor down here at the court. She did test positive. And you know, if she's assessed properly, your honor, then we can determine if this is a substance induced, if it's substance induced, or if it's, you know, to determine what's her primary at this time so that she can have an adequate, you know, level of care. And I think that that's something that she had not received prior based on our conversation. So I did want to make that recommendation. I talked to Attorney Reed with regard to that as well. But your honor, I do, until we can get that squared away, you know, I just wanted to say to her, you know, again, I'm just proud of her, your honor, for walking in and trying to take care of her business on today, your honor.
Absolutely. And so, Ms. Robbs, have they done any assessments at Lake Ridge so far?
Your honor, not to my understanding, she just got there within 2 days. She got there on July 5th. So I'm assuming that they should be starting on her assessments. I did send a message over to Mr. Williams just to see where we are with that progress. So hopefully I'll hear back, your honor, with regard to that.
All right, but your recommendation is that she be transferred to our mental health court, is that correct?
Yes, your honor.
All right, very good. Any objection as to the transfer?
No, Judge, no objections. Judge.
Ms. Gold, go ahead. Mr.
Judge,
Reed?
I did have an opportunity to talk to Ms. Golston in the breakout room, and I thank the court for that. I congratulated Ms. Golston on returning herself in, and that was a big decision and an important decision, and I believe that she wants treatment now. I would ask that any outstanding warrants be recalled if they have not been recalled. I know she's at Lake Ridge, and she's going to be working the program over there. Again, I congratulate you for that. We talked about the scram tether, Judge, and I have no objections to removing that scram tether at this time. And we talked about possible transfer to the mental health court. And if that's what the assessment and evaluations recommend, along with Ms. Robb, I have no objection to that. And again, I congratulate you, Ms. Golston, for wanting to work the program and turning yourself in. Thank you, Judge.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Reed. Ms. Golston, I want to hear from you. Did you hear what Ms. Robbs recommended, that you be transferred to another specialty court?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
All right. And do you have any thoughts about that? Are you in agreement with it?
I'm in agreement. Ms. Robbs hasn't steered me wrong thus far.
Yes, she has not, and she won't. She definitely won't. All right, Ms. Golson, then I'm going to follow Ms. Robbs' recommendation and place you in our other specialty court. And so I also want to say to you that I do appreciate the fact that you walked in and said, I need the help, I want the help. And Ms. Robbs was reaching out to me, I think it was on a Friday evening, I believe, Ms. Robbs. And so just keeping me abreast of what was going on. And Ms. Robbs did a fantastic job with making sure that you got the type of help that you needed. And also, I want to thank you for accepting the help that Ms. Robbs recommended and set up for you. And so, listen, we want to help you. We know that we are able to do it. And so I just want to thank you for your willingness to still participate.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes,
I do have a question. I will be in both courts, mental and drug court?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. We're going to take you out of one and put you in the other.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. We're not going to, any monies you paid in the other court, we're going to transfer it to the new court that you're going to be a part of.
Okay.
Okay. How does that sound?
That sounds fine.
All right, very good. Do you have any other questions?
Will it, I'll still have this, where I'm at here at Lake Point,
Yes,
I mean,
ma'am.
Lake Ridge.
Lake Ridge,
I'm not
yes,
able
ma'am.
to, I'm not here. I'm not able to hook this scram tether up. So therefore I haven't been in contact with them for the past 2 days because they don't have the internet.
All right, and so Ms. Ross, there was a recommendation to remove it. What's your recommendation?
I'm in full agreement, Your Honor, for her to be removed from the scram tether.
All right, I am going to remove the tether. And so that's not going to be an issue, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. So Ms. Robbs, it sounds like there's some assessments that need to take place. And I'm certain you're going to shepherd that process and get it done. And then we'll get the treatment plan to help Ms. Golson get in the right type of treatment. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, did you hear that, Ms. Golson?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
All right, very good. Are they treating you well at Lake Ridge?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't like it, but yes, they are treating me nice.
Okay, thank you for your honesty. Some people, when they don't like it, they start making up stuff. Thank you for not making up stuff about Lake Ridge. Because we love Lake Ridge. They provide great service for us.
They are treating me very nice and with dignity. So yes, yes.
I love it. I love it and didn't expect anything less. I understand you don't like it, but give us an opportunity to get you to a place where you are able to be in your regular environment and remain sober and healthy and all of those good things. Okay, give us time to do that. All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I appreciate that. All right, Ms. Ross or team. Go ahead.
I was getting ready. Will I have to come in to get this tether taken off, or they'll come to me?
Ms. Ross?
Your Honor, I'm going to call house arrest on today once we leave court. I'll actually text Mr. Joe and see if he can come over there and get it. If not, if he can't come today, I'm sure he'll send someone out there, to retrieve the equipment.
Okay.
All right. All right. Very good. Either way, you're going to get rid of that tether, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Very good.
I can take a bath.
Yes, ma'am. You can. All right. Yes, ma'am. Okay. All right. Anything from any of the other team members? And thank you, Ms. Ross, for your observation and making the recommendation. I hope that Ms. Golson sees that either way, we are trying to help her. And we're going to do whatever it takes to help her. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anything from any of the other team members?
Judge, I talked to Ms. Golston. Pleasure to talk to Ms. Golston. We don't want to hurt you. We only want to help you. Thank you again for turning yourself in. That's a big step. We know you want help, and we're going to give you help. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Ms. Golston.
Thank you.
All right. Very good. Ms. Robbs, I'd like to put Ms. Golson on my docket for Wednesday. Do you want to do next week or the week after?
Your Honor, if we could do the week after, just so that I can have some time to get her established and linked to, the resources that we do utilize in mental health court.
All right, and I'm going to put her on. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. July 20th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
All right, very good. Did you get that, Ms. Golson?
July 20th?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yes, ma'am, I have it.
All right, very good. All right, thank you, Ms. Golson. Hang in there.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. I need to switch just for 1 second. Are you ready on your matter?
Yes, I'm still waiting on the drug screen.
Oh, okay. Let me know when you're ready to go. Do you have a problem doing it based on what she said, or you want to wait for the drug screen?
I do not have a problem, but I just think that I think I need documentation just to verify just because of our conversation.
All right, very good. Thank you, and we'll wait for the screening.
I'll be right back. It shouldn't take that long.
Very good.
Thanks. Right.
All right. Let me go back. I need to call for, let's see. I have a couple of things on the specialty court docket that I need to address. Annette James, 17045844901 and 1905638201. Where is Miss James?
Your Honor, I did talk to her for about 20 minutes early this morning.
Okay.
She didn't tell people at Hope that she had a court hearing, so she was trying to scramble to see who she could wake up. But if we could
That's
adjourn,
okay.
can we adjourn her
Yes.
to July 11th?
Yes, she's doing well though, right?
Oh, she's made some progress with some things you wanted her to do, which I can report to you. One has to do with making it easier to smile. You probably know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, oh my goodness, what?
2
Okay,
weeks,
go
2
ahead.
weeks, 2 weeks, we'll have that in place, inside.
Wow, thank you, Mr. Yancey. All right. All right. I'm going to bring her back, Miss Mack, on July 11th. This is Annette James, 2022 at 8:35 a.m. Anything else for my consideration on Miss James? That's good news.
And then
All
she's
right.
got budget. She's got a nice budget going that she's gotten help with. So it's a couple of things, and she's on a waiting list for an apartment. So it's going pretty good.
Wonderful. All right. Let's go to Brandon Smith. Case number 20055950001. Where's Mr. Smith?
I just talked to him also. I know he's saving money. Because I think you've given him until September 22nd to pay the balance. I know he just had a death in his family.
Okay.
Really close person, but still negative on screens. He's just what's the word? He's just having a hard time, but no use. So if we could give him another date, but he just has tickets to pay, and he has to the 22nd of September to pay him.
All right. Very good. Do you want to bring him back on the 11th of July as well?
Yes, the 11th.
All right, very good. So for Brandon Smith, July 11, 2022 at 8:35 a.m. All right. Mr. Yancey, who has Mr. Puryear's case?
I do, Your Honor.
Are you ready on Mr. Puryear?
I am, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, okay, give me 1 second, Mr. Puryear.
Okay.
I don't have him on my docket, so if you could add him to my docket, that would be great. I have the following for Mr. Puryear. I have case number 210851CDA. This is a transfer case from the 28th District Court in Southgate, Michigan. Mr. Puryear, please state your full name.
Tyrone Ray Puryear.
All right, how are you today, Mr. Puryear?
Oh, I'm good.
All right, you moving all around, raising up your shirt, drinking your coffee.
Oh.
You're just doing everything this morning.
I am so sorry. They switched me to another room. It was so hot in that room. I didn't mean that. I'm so sorry. I apologize.
All right, that's okay. That's all right. How are you doing at Lake Ridge?
I'm doing good.
All right, you following the rules?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
You participating in your programming?
Yes, at every meeting. Yes, I am.
All right. Very good. Very good. Have you been learning anything?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me something you've learned.
Oh, staying sober for one.
Okay,
Discipline.
some discipline. All right, those are good things that'll help you with life in general, right?
Yes,
Sobriety and
yes,
discipline. That's
yes.
pretty good. That's really good. That's really good. All right.
Yes.
And so, Mr. Puryear, are they treating you well at Lake Ridge?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm
All
pretty good.
right,
I'm
very
good.
good. Okay. All right, Mr. Yancey, what do you want to tell me about Mr. Puryear? Listen, before you do that, Mr. Puryear, when I saw you back on just a couple of weeks ago, you admitted to drinking and you have stayed clean since the last time I've seen you. Is that correct?
Yes.
How
Yes,
difficult
I
has that
have.
been for you? How
Yes,
difficult has that
I
been?
feel good. I feel good.
Has it been hard for you to not drink?
No, actually, I haven't.
So that means you know you can do it. You can go without it, right?
Yes, I can.
All right. I
Yes,
love
I
it.
can. I like this feeling.
All right. Very good. Very good. All right. Now, Mr. Yancey, I'm ready for you.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Puryear, he's been with our program since June 24th of this year. He's been at Lake Ridge most of that time. And so far, he's in compliance with Lake Ridge at this time. I did want one of his therapists to come on. I'm not sure what happened, but talking with Jonathan Williams, he's currently in compliance. I think his therapist is actually a Miss Allen, and that's who I would request that on his next court hearing, if possible, she could accompany him at that
Or
time.
at least for staffing. At least for staffing.
Okay.
Okay, so we can get the information that we need. All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Mr. Puryear, make sure you pass that message on too.
Okay, Mr. Yancey, I wanted to let you know I already had a therapist too from CNS.
Well, you should have somebody there that's
Yes, I
directly
haven't. Yeah, I haven't seen nobody
responsible
yet. No, I
for
haven't
you.
seen nobody here yet, but I have been seeing my counselor twice a week.
Okay, I'll need to get that information from your counselor. I'm not sure who that is, but I'll get that.
Okay, Mr. Ken Folks, I believe.
Okay.
Okay. All right, very good. Anything from any of the other team members asked to Mr. Puryear?
Judge, I'd just like to say I went in the breakout room with him. He seems interested. He seems ready to go and focused on this, and I appreciate that. And it was a pleasure just talking with him for a few minutes in the breakout room.
All right, very good. Then let's do it. Let's do it, Mr. Puryear. All
Okay.
right. Do you have any questions for us, Mr. Puryear?
Yes, about the Sober Link machine. And then
What
Mr.
about?
Yancey was talking about that. I'm getting random tested here. And I was seeing if I could turn that machine back in because I'm paying for the machine and getting tested here too.
It might
All right, Mr. Yancey.
He has a sober link from the Southgate Court.
Correct.
And he actually has a Zoom court hearing with them tomorrow, so that can be addressed tomorrow.
All right, so I can't do anything about that sober link because it is with Southgate, okay?
Yes.
All right, but tomorrow, when you see them, you ask about the removal of that sober link, okay?
Yes, I will.
All
If
right.
not, if they don't take me off, I'll let Mr. Yancey know.
All right, and Mr. Yancey, I don't know if you can send a letter to them, letting them know that we have him in inpatient residential, and that you know, he's being tested randomly. And I don't know if that will have any influence, but we could at least just let them know.
I have their information. I will send something to them.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, very good.
Yes, it's getting
Anything
kind
else?
of, no, ma'am.
All right, if nothing else, then we are all set. And Mr. Perrier, we need to get your return. Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Oh, you had put me on restriction, and I just wanted to know what date I get off restriction.
Well, you've only been there since the 24th. You're gonna be on restriction for at least 30 days, okay?
Okay, so we starting from the 24th to the 30th day.
Now you gonna start trying to make me count down. Don't you do that.
No, no, no,
I'm
no,
gonna
no.
let
I'm
you
gonna do
know.
that myself. I'm gonna do that myself. I just wanted to know the starting date. That's all.
Okay, so the 20, whenever it went on, I believe that, I can't remember when it went on,
But
but
I
it'll
know
be
they
30
had me on
days.
restriction here before you put me on. So
Okay, yes, sir. You are on restriction. All right.
yes, ma'am.
All right. Anything else before I give you a return to court date, sir?
No, ma'am.
All right. Mr. Yancey?
Your Honor, looking at our schedule, as long as he's going to be there and in compliance, we want to push him to August 1st, Your Honor, at 8:35.
Okay. But you'll be in touch with Lake Ridge to make sure.
Oh, very much so.
All right. August
I'm here. I
1st,
ain't going nowhere.
2022. Yes, sir. We love it. August 1st, 2022 at 8:35 a.m. All right, Mr. Perrier, good to see you.
You too. Thank y'all. Appreciate it.
All right. All right. Take care,
See y'all
sir.
then.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye bye.
All right.
Your Honor, if,
So make sure you add him to my
Nancy, I'll
document.
call you tomorrow when I leave court.
that sounds great.
Okay.
All right. Very
All right,
good.
have a good one. Thank you.
All right. You too.
Your Honor, if
Mr. Reed, go ahead.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, if I could, can we change Brandon Smith to July 18th instead of the
Mr.
11th?
Smith, absolutely. July 18th is fine. Okay, at 8:35 a.m. That's for Brandon Smith. All right, very good. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, before I call the 10:35 docket, do you all have a traffic matter that I need to hear?
Yes, Your Honor, we do. He's in breakout room number 1, I believe.
Can you bring them in? And then Mr. Yancey, while I'm doing that, if you could look at the 10:35 and let's make sure I can get dates from everybody as to, return to court dates.
Yes.
All right, wonderful. Are we ready on Mr. Atkins?
We are, Your Honor.
All right, let's do it. I have for Mr. Atkins, case number SP 109-96651, SP 616-649, counts 1 and 2, 18444-080, counts 1 and 2. Mr. Atkins, please state your full name. Mr. Fikes, Mr. Atkins has a number of things outstanding here at 36 District Court.
Yes, Your Honor, and I think we've accounted for them all, and I would ask that
Okay.
they be added to the docket. I can read the numbers that I have.
Okay,
because-
hold on, give me 1 second. Let me just check off what I have on the sheet for him.
Thank you, Judge. Yes.
Just 1 second. All right, you may proceed, Mr. Fikens.
Thank you, Judge. I have 6 other civil infractions, which Mr. Atkins pointed out. He's trying to take care of everything, so he's been very proactive about this and knew that he wanted to take care of these matters. I have SP 616648, counts 1, 2, and 3.
Yes.
And I have 183383799, counts 1, 2, and 3.
Yes, sir, and that takes care of everything that's outstanding. All right. How are we, did I have Mr. Atkins state his name? Please state your name, Mr. Atkins.
Cordell Atkins.
All right, thank you, sir. Okay, Mr. Fikens, what are we doing?
Okay, it's a little confusing, at least for me, Judge, but I'll try to spit it out as quick as best I can. For the tickets ending in 18383799, those matters as part of the agreement have to be paid by Mr. Atkins.
Wait,
There's
wait,
no
wait. Which ones you're saying?
18 18383799 counts 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, and what are we doing with those?
Those have to be paid by Mr. Atkins.
All right. So Mr. Atkins has to get those paid.
Now, Judge, on each one of those tickets, there are some penalties and interest built up, but we'll talk about that later maybe, but I might be making a motion to, if the court would be so kind as to reduce those fines by the
The
amount of
penalties and interest. Yes, I'm willing to waive the penalties and interest as to those 3 matters, as long as he complies with the court's orders.
Thank you, Judge. As to the remainder of the matters then, and that means 8 other matters, there is, the offer is that if he pleads guilty on SP 10996651, driving while license suspended, that could be reduced to failure to display. And if he pleads responsible to a civil infraction, SP 6166481, that was improper towing, the court would consider modifying that to blockading traffic. Then all the other matters would be dismissed, Judge.
And that means 6 matters would be dismissed. Is that correct?
That is correct, Judge.
All right, very good. Mr. Atkins, do you wish to take advantage of this offer from the people?
Yes, I agree.
Thank you. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes.
Thank you. You may place your hand down. Mr. Fikens, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Sir, you understand that in all these matters, you have a right to a trial and formal hearing, correct?
Correct.
And you wish to waive that right and enter a guilty plea on one of the matters and a responsible plea on the other. Is that correct?
Correct.
And you understand that 3 of the civil infractions are not being taken out of default. They have to be paid. You understand that?
Correct.
And are you making this decision freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Has anyone forced you into doing this or promised you anything to get you to plead guilty or responsible today?
No.
Sir, I direct your attention back to the date and time of the citation. On that day and at that time, were you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And when stopped by a police officer and asked to produce a valid license, you were not able to do so because your license was suspended. Is that correct?
That was correct.
And sir, I also bring you back to the date and time of the citation in the other matter. Were you also operating a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit?
Correct.
And were you improperly towing the vehicle without chains? Another vehicle?
Correct.
Thank
I
you.
don't know that,
I have no further questions, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Give me just 1 second, please. I need some ROAs for him. I don't have them in the file. Let's see. Everything that does not have a dot by it, a dot. I need an ROA. Okay. All right, wonderful. Thank you. Just need one more second. I needed to get some ROAs that I didn't have in the file. So that,
No problem, Judge. We thank you for hearing us on all these matters today.
absolutely.
Together, one, two, and three are all together. I'm sorry. The sets are together. So the first set, that's count 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Very
they're
good.
all in there together.
All right,
They're
wonderful.
labeled separately.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. All right, let me see this one.
Yes, yes, thank you. Okay.
Okay, I have everything set up now. Mr. Fikens, I am ready to proceed.
Thank you, Judge.
Let's do it. I have. All right, I have accepted your client's plea of guilty as to P10996665. I am assessing our costs in the amount of $225. The fine will be $50. I will waive the warrant cost if he's really trying to get himself together.
Thank you, Judge. I believe he is.
All right. So he will owe us the money with respect to that particular matter. And then for the matter, case number SP 6166481. I'm accepting your client's plea of responsible. I'm omitting that charge to blockading traffic. I'm assessing the statutory fine in the amount of $175. If on the last case I did not indicate that I was amending that charge, I did amend the misdemeanor to failure to display a valid operator's license. And then council, as to case numbers 183-83799, counts 1, 2, and 3, I'm waiving the penalties and interest, and I'm going to adjourn those to pay, understanding that your client will not get any dismissals until he has paid everything in full. And then I have the remaining matters that are 1, 2, 3. That are going, six matters that are going to be dismissed without prejudice upon payment of all of his fines and costs. When can your client get everything paid, Mr. Fight?
Well, he seems well motivated, Judge. We've talked about that the total cost of fines are going to be around $1,000. I said, don't set yourself up for failure. So he said he can do it pretty quick, but I'd ask for 3 weeks or 30 days, Judge, just so he can get it all done.
Let's do 30 days.
Thank you, Anna.
Will that give you enough time, Mr. Atkins?
Yes, that'll give me enough time.
All right, Mr. Atkins, I need you to come back and make sure you pay your stuff, okay?
All
Get
right.
it paid, because this is a good deal. You don't get this paid, everything gets set aside, you're right back where you started from.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
All right, so I need you to do what you do, okay?
All right.
All right, very good. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjourn everything out to August 18th, 2022 at 10:30 a.m. As long as you get everything paid before August 18th, sir, you don't need to come back to court. Your stuff is going to be closed out. You're going to get your dismissals and you can sail away in the sunset, get your driver's license and all of those things, okay?
Okay.
All right, do you have any questions?
Yeah, I was so if I pay it on today, I can get get dismissed and everything today, right?
Yes, you can call the clerk, let her know you made your payment, and she'll verify it in the system. And then I'll let her know, go ahead, and I'm telling you now, if he pays it today, he can get his dismissals today.
All right.
But give her a chance to put it in the system.
All right. All right.
All right, but I'm giving you time if you need it. But if you can do it today, sir, go on and do it today, because money has a way of needing to spend in other places when you hold on to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Stuff just come out, stuff just come up, stuff you ain't even thought about, and then you say, I gotta pay it because I have money to do it. So
Yeah.
I'm saying to you, let's just get it all paid today, sir, and you can sail away in the sunset with your dismissals and everything, okay?
All right.
All right, very good. All right, I look forward to hearing that you paid it today, okay?
Okay. I will.
All right, but for the record, I'm giving you till August 18th.
All right.
All
Thank
right,
you
very
so much.
good. Thank you for your patience this morning, Mr. Fikens.
We just want to thank you, Judge. We got a lot of things accomplished today. We appreciate it, and we appreciate the help.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Fikens, for working such a great deal for your client, and I hope that he takes advantage of it.
I have confidence that he will, Judge. He's that type of person. I think he is.
Yeah.
All right, very good, very good. All right, with that, we are ready to go to, bye-bye, Mr. Atkins. You are good to go.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
All right.
All right.
All right. All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, have you had a conversation with them, Mr. Morgan, told them what's going on? You want to zoom in and go to a breakout room with them? All right, Mr. Morgan is about to zoom in. Oh. All right, we got Mr. Atkins out the way. Here's all of this stuff. Let's do these last couple of dates. Are we ready? 10:35. Let's do it. I have for the 10:35 Zachary Hankins, Z8081221. What's Mr. Hankins' return to court date?
Your Honor, that's Ms. Cleveland case. I'm gonna bring him back on the 21st at 8:35 a.m. for a Zoom hearing.
All right, July 21st at 8:35 a.m. Thank you. I have for Cassandra Hess, Z8067851.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm gonna bring Ms. Hess back on August 1st at 8:35.
All right, very good. She's doing well.
Yeah, she's doing well. She's working on her health, but she's in total compliance.
Wonderful. So let's encourage her to continue to do so.
Yes.
All right. I have for Christopher Nawraki, 200-455-4001.
Your Honor, I'm gonna also bring him back on August 1st. Talked to him for about a half an hour this morning. He's done pretty well. He's almost, in fact, he's finished with outpatient. He's just seen a recovery coach now.
All right, very good. Very good. All right, I am going to Jacob Parmenter, 200-454-6501.
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Parmenter, he's doing well. He's in our highest phase. We're gonna bring him back on August 4th at 8:35.
All right, and did he get his restricted license?
He got it, and then his battery went dead on his vehicle. So it's causing the issue. So we're trying to straighten that out. But yes, the one word answer is yes.
All right, we'll get it worked out. All right. I'm glad for him. That was huge for him.
Yes.
All right. I have for Jose Pedroza Alba, 160-575-4701.
Yes, Your Honor. We're going to have him come back on August 4th. I talked to him today through an interpreter. He's doing well and in compliance.
All right, very good. Glad to hear it. I have for Daniel Shaw, SP 111-50151.
Yes, that's Ms. Cleveland case, Your Honor. We're going to have her come back on July the 21st at 8:35 a.m. for a Zoom hearing.
All right, very good. I have for Mr. Fidencio Cifuentes, 200-564-2801.
Yes, Your Honor, he's doing great. We're going to have him come back on August 4th, also at 8:35. And if the clerk can request an interpreter for him and Mr. Pedroza, that would be super great.
Wonderful. All right. And then you changed Brandon Smith to July 18th, 2022 at 8:35.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did not update his file. Okay, thank you. And then lastly, I have for Darren Twitty, 201-0000277.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Twitty, we want to have him come back on August 1st of this year at 8:35. He reports he has some money, so he just needs to know how to get it to us. I said, that's the easy part. So
tell him if he need us to meet him, or whatever we need to do. We need his money, okay?
Okay, Your Honor.
Tell Mr. Twitty, don't play. All right, very good. That is all that I have on the docket for the specialty court. There is an individual who has walked in. Did Mr.
He's in the conference room.
Can you check on him? And letting him know she needs to get on the 1-800 number. That might be what he's doing. We have an individual that walked in from yesterday's docket, and Mr. Morgan will inform you all of test results and things that she's indicated. And so we are going to help her. We're going to help her because that's what we do.
He might be in that room down there.
He is. I just thought he was going to zoom in. Mr. Griffin, I have one question for you. Were you ever able to find out about Terry Allen?
No, yeah, I'm gonna call over there right now while we talking about it. I'm gonna
Okay,
call right now.
please let me know. All right, very good.
Mr. Morgan is attempting to get online so he can zoom in. I say Mr. Morgan is attempting to get online so he can zoom in, but he's having a little trouble getting online.
Oh. Okay. All right. I think that's him.
Yeah.
All right, there he is, Mr. Morgan.
Took a second.
All right, we just wanted to make sure you was good. Mr. Morgan, has she gotten on the 1-800 number?
She has not, Judge. I just wanted to see what direction we wanted to go in. She wants our help, but she has some concerns about going to see her family. So I just wanted to let the court know that.
That's not an option. I give her the options that I gave her.
I did. So if that's the route we want to go, I can get her on the 800 number to start her detox, or I didn't know if she was willing to go straight there. So the second option was to detox in Wayne County Jail.
Yes, that's where she would go, detox at the Wayne County Jail, where she definitely won't see her family. And so, Mr. Morgan,
So
let
with
me
that
know.
being said, Judge, I just need to pull her back in the room and probably get her on the 800 number.
All right, let's do that. Did you want to go in the breakout room with Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, and just update them on the details? I've not given them the details.
Yes.
All right, very good. Ms. Wilson, if you could do that at this time, and then officer, I'm gonna have you mute me. Yes, ma'am. There's something you want to say to me? Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
And they won't be able to say goodbye to you at all. Okay? That would be option.
Miss Selena, can you put me and Mr. Reed in the breakout room?
And Fikens too.
Oh, and Mr. Pike.
Breakout room. Thank
I
you.
still would
I
have
have
made you go and
the
test
invitation.
somewhere on yesterday.
Sir, the person at JV1, what's your name?
JaVale Milner.
Milner, M-I-L-N-E.
That's correct.
Did you have a matter with us today?
Yes, I have these here for no proof of insurance, and my headlights weren't working. That's why I got pulled over in the first place. I have my insurance, and I just don't want the points on my license.
Okay. Well, first of all, I think you're in the wrong courtroom.
Well,
So
I'm sorry. Let me start over. My court date was actually for Tuesday, and I didn't know that. I thought it was Friday. Okay. So I was just trying to get in somewhere so that I can handle this matter and not let it handle me.
Well, that's a great idea. That's really good. And it's Thursday today, but nevertheless, you're still in the wrong courtroom. We'll get you to the right courtroom. We just got to get you to the right place. You wouldn't have been in the right courtroom with us on Tuesday either. So that's
okay.
We'll try to. Does it say a courtroom that you're supposed to be in, a courtroom number?
It was for the Judge Robert Johnson Roberts. It has Tuesday. I got a case number for you. I have court date, processing, hearing. Yeah, it does.
What's the case?
What's the case number? The case number would be S as in Sam, P as in person, 12705-711.
We'll look that up, sir.
Okay.
You want it, Brian?
Tonight, courtroom 331.
He didn't show up. He got a show call.
So it's a show cause.
Okay. So, sir, you're supposed to be in courtroom 331.
Mm-hmm.
The Zoom number for that is, you got a pencil paper?
Okay, so the Zoom number will be
360 331 0000.
Okay, so I just go back and dial that in?
Yes, sir. And if there's any problems, you can come back to see us. We'll try to get you in the right place, but I think that's the right place. You're up for a show cause today, they say. Or you're in a show cause. Okay. Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
More than welcome. Thanks, Brian.
It's 11:30. It's 11:30. Hopefully they're still open.
Show cause went out on Tuesday.
What went up?
I said the show cause went out on Tuesday. He had a court date for Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday. That's right. Yep.
So maybe that can happen.
Yeah, they can help. Or if they're closed, you can try another day.
Yeah, they got them coming back November the 3rd for show cause.
Oh, gotcha. Thanks.
Mr. Mensa contacted me. You remember Mr. Mensa? I don't want to show
yeah.
Arizona.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, he said he's Doing good. I'm gonna have him zoom in one day. He's still having trouble with his license or something. He said they telling him something. So I told him I'll try to do a driving record and see if you can help him. One of y'all can help him or not or whatever. So
Yeah,
he's still in Arizona. He said he's still working. Everything going good.
good for him. Wow. You were zooming him before zooming was even around.
Yeah.
Jeez.
We didn't know that'd be a way of life, right?
Right.
I had no idea.
Exactly. Mr. Milner, you're back with us. What happened?
Yeah, that number that you gave me, it said that the host has locked the session.
Okay, they're probably closed for the morning. You might want to try again tomorrow. You're set for a hearing in front of them in November. Because you missed that court date, they issued a show cause order, and the date was November. Brian,
November 3rd at 8:45. I mean, he could try to zoom in tomorrow, but I would do it like at 8:30.
At 8:30 in the morning?
Tomorrow, yeah, because if not, you're gonna have to wait till 11, November the 3rd.
Okay, so with that same number, they'll try again at 8:30 in the morning?
Yeah, try. That's when they be in court, when they do the hearings. But I'll just tell them that you missed your court date on Tuesday, and you're trying to see if you can get the matter taken care of.
Okay, thank you, and I will do that.
Okay.
All right, you have a great one.
All right, you too.
Sure.
All right, we are back in session. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, I'm ready to call my final case of the morning. I have the following case number U633-60322 and U633-65722 for Artina Armstrong. Ma'am, please state your full name for the record.
I'm Tina Renee Armstrong.
Thank you and good morning to you. Mr. Morgan?
Good morning, Your Honor. Samadi Morgan, Specialty Court Coordinator.
All right, wonderful. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, Miss Armstrong was scheduled on my docket for yesterday for a drug and narcotic violation. She failed to appear and walked in on today, so I do thank you for walking in on today. Due to the nature of her charges, I had her tested, and she has tested positive for 2 substances. And so on today, she was going on the 800 number to get screened. She's falling asleep. They're not able to finish the interview. And so I'm going to send her to the Wayne County Jail to detox, and then I will bring her back on tomorrow and we'll try it again.
Judge, thank you. We had an opportunity to go into a breakout room with Ms. Armstrong. She did not want to talk to myself or Mr. Fikens. I assume it was because of the fact that she is testing positive for, I believe, cocaine and marijuana. So at this point, Judge, we've had no conversations with Ms. Armstrong, but I understand she does need to detox before we can proceed. We would just ask that the file be marked detox, medical, whatever attention she needs while she's in Wayne County Jail.
All right, I will do so. Market medical and detox. Thank you so much. And her return to court date will be July 8th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m. And at that time, we'll see if we can get her processed to get her the help that she needs. All right. Thank you. You're going to be taken into custody, ma'am.
Okay.
All right. That ends the morning docket, Mr. Reed. Mr. Morgan, I need to find out if we are staffing. I looked at Friday's docket. I'd like to have a little conversation with you about it. I have bench meeting at 12 o'clock now.
Okay, Judge, we're doing a